One morning after an exercise class, I was casually chatting with somebody else about the spin class that I had just attended. You know, the usual. Is it hard? Is it worth waking up for early? Are you really supposed to sweat that much? And that's when the instructor for the spin class walked back in the room and said something that stopped me in my tracks. She said, "Yeah, spin class. It's like the coat of paint theory." Wait, what? My brain lit up. No coffee was involved, but I asked something because my brain was on fire. What is that? The coat of paint theory? She looked at me, a little sparkle in her eyes because she knew I was intrigued. Yeah, the coat of paint theory. You see, if you've got a wall full of blemishes, dents, marks, scratches, and you apply a coat of paint, the first coat will cover most of them. Then you add a second coat, and now it looks almost new. Not only are the blemishes covered, but the color that you actually want finally shows up the way it was meant to. That's what consistency does. That's what a regular spin class does. It coats the blemishes from the week before, just like paint. I stood there for a second like, huh, oh, okay, yeah, wow. You see, I had felt that before, but I had never named it. I didn't know there was a theory about it even. You see, every time I work out in the morning, my whole day flows better. I'm calmer, more focused, less likely to snap at a person driving 5 miles an hour under the speed limit. I eat better, I sleep better, I choose basically everything better. It's like my whole system runs smoother. It wasn't just the exercise, it was the habit, the consistency, the act of applying a fresh coat of paint on the walls of my life. And once you see this in life, you can't unsee it. You see, the coat of paint theory doesn't just apply to exercise. It applies everywhere. You brush your teeth every day, twice a day, less cavities. You journal or plan your day out, you hit your goals more consistently. You rest every week with intention, you're less likely to burn out. You pray, meditate, and reflect, then you remember who you are and what really matters. Each of these habits is like a brush stroke. You're not painting for perfection. You're painting to restore, to protect, to reveal the true color of who you are. Because life is messy. Every day we pick up scuffs and scratches, stress, disappointments, small failures, hurt feelings, unexpected curveballs. And left untreated, those marks are compounded over time. But the habits, while they don't erase the marks, they seem to heal over them, layer by layer, like coats of paint. Now, I'll be honest, I'm a goal-oriented person. My personal goals, I like to write them on index cards. And full confession, once I accomplish the goal, I take that little index card and I take them outside and I burn them. Yeah, I'm that person. I burned the index card that the goal was written on. I'm a bit of a pyro. The funny thing is, over time, I realized that I was so focused on finishing these goals that I was missing what I was doing to actually accomplish them, and the habits I had to create, how they were actually changing me. So now, under every goal category on my bulletin board, I've got about 4 of them. I've written a sentence. It's the why behind the what. It's a reminder of the color of paint I'm actually trying to paint my life with. Here's what it kind of looks like. Under the physical goals, I write to take care of the gift I've been given. Under the mental one, to put His greatness on full display. Spiritually, so I can run His race, not mine. And financially, to steward well the resources He has entrusted to me. Those aren't goals. Those are the colors I want to paint my life with. The goals they're just the paint cans. The habits, they're the brush. So here's the question I want to leave you with. What colors are you trying to paint your life with? And are your daily habits putting down the coat of paint? You don't need a full renovation. You don't need a sledgehammer or a dramatic reset. No demo day is necessary. But you do need a brush and a lot of consistency. One coat at a time, one day at a time. because your life is worth painting well. Don't let the blemishes define your wall. Pick up the brush, choose your color, and start painting.